move on to, people, is to do some work in using the newspaper, and this is something that we'll do fairly often. We'll just open up our iPad some days and go to Google and find a newspaper, and then very quickly read through a newspaper article. And then I'm going to ask you to stand up and share about that article with the class. Hi, I'm Pam. I'm from the August Early Entry program, and you've just been watching a class of mine that I've done with some students where we use the iPad to access some newspaper articles. And I had a couple of aims in doing that, and the iPad kind of released me to do a few things a little bit differently than I might have done them in the past. What I did with my students was to put them into small groups and to ask them to find an article from a certain newspaper, and they were all local Australian newspapers. So one of my aims is to get them doing quick and instant research. And I think Google and having the internet in the classroom are fantastic for doing that. And I'm also trying to underpin some academic skills for them, so the idea that they actually have to go and find things for themselves is one of the things I want to do. And after the activity, I've got the students to actually stand up and talk about the article and kind of summarise it for the rest of the class. So I'm giving them a chance then to do some fluency practice, to engage in a little bit of culture study. So it's grand final time, so we had an article about football, and also some other stuff. We had an article which was about eating disorders and whether celebrities are slim or not too slim. So some stuff that's really recent and is the kind of stuff that they'd be talking about anyway. So I thought using Google and using the iPad in the classroom would be a really good way of just introducing that sort of stuff with them, and also just giving my students a real opportunity to actually speak. They have a tendency to want to speak in their mother language, so it was just another way for me to actually get them doing something that would interest them and then allow them to actually speak in English in a more kind of unstructured, fluent kind of a way. So those are my main aims.